What if I told you that the main secret to success is already in your hands? No, this isn't clickbait, not a motivational quote from some random page. This is reality. We're looking for a magic pill in books, in courses, and other people's success stories, but it has been in our most boring, most ordinary actions all along, in how you wake up, what you do next, day after day. Sounds too simple, right? That's exactly why most people will ignore it. Everyone's waiting for a big show, but the secret is hidden in the silence of daily routine. But you're not like everyone else. If you're here, it means you're ready to dig deeper. Ever wonder why getting stuck on your phone for an hour is easy, but doing a 5-minute workout is almost a heroic feat? It all comes down to 3 words: cue, routine, reward. This is the habit loop. It's hardwired into our brains. Look, cue, the alarm goes off. Your hand on autopilot reaches for your phone. That's the routine. You open social media and boom, your brain gets a reward. Likes, funny videos, messages. Your brain is like, oh, cool, got it. Let's do it again tomorrow. And there you have it. Your phone is the first thing you see in the morning and the last thing at night. The system works perfectly, but it's working against you. The brain doesn't care if a habit is good or bad. It just saves energy by automating everything. But what if you could hack this system? Use its own rules to your advantage. For example, cue, sneakers by the bed. Routine, you put them on and do 10 squats. Reward, that feeling of I'm awesome and a rush of energy. Huh? More interesting now, but this is just the beginning. Some habits act like dominoes. Imagine a huge chain of dominoes. You push one, the smallest one, and at the end, a giant slab falls. Life is the same. There are keystone habits, one that changes everything. A guy decides to just make his bed. A small thing, right? But it's the first win of the day, a microdose of confidence. Then, he doesn't feel comfortable in a mess anymore. He cleans up his stuff. A clean room makes it easier to think. He starts eating better because why eat junk in a clean house? Then he adds exercise, and all of this from making his bed. For someone, it might be reading 10 pages of a book a day. For someone else, a glass of water in the morning. What will be your first domino? You've heard about getting 1% better, right? Sounds like a broken record, but let's do the math. 1% a day means you're 37 times better after a year. 37 times. And if you get 1% worse, you're left with just 3% of your original self. Seriously, the gap between who you are and who you could be isn't a giant leap. It's a tiny daily choice. An apple or chips? A 5-minute workout or 5 minutes of scrolling? Right now, this choice seems insignificant, but in a year, it will define your life. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is a guest that comes and goes, but habits are the master of the house. They always work. In rain and snow, when you're lazy and sad. So how do you make them work for you without relying on willpower? Here's how. Forget about willpower. It's the most unreliable tool. It's like a phone battery. 100% in the morning, 0 by the evening. That's why all our slip-ups happen at night. Successful people aren't stronger than us. They're smarter. They build a system where willpower isn't needed. Want to eat healthy? Just don't buy junk food. Want to read more? Put a book on your pillow. Want to spend less time on your phone? Make it boring. Delete the apps. Turn on the grayscale screen. Make the right actions ridiculously easy, and the bad ones as hard as possible. Don't fight yourself. Outsmart your brain. So, the final plan. First, make the habit absurdly small. Want to run? Start by just putting on your sneakers. That's it, a win. Second, stack the new habit on an old one. Already brush your teeth? Do 1 push-up right after. Third, keep a tracker. Put an X on the calendar. The goal is to not break the chain. The sight of those X's is a powerful dopamine hit. Fourth, reward yourself immediately, but do it right. And fifth, miss a day? It's okay. The main rule is to never miss twice. Once is an accident. Twice is the start of a new bad habit. You're not trying to be perfect. You're just being consistent. And in this daily, boring, but so important consistency lies the key to any door you ever want to open. So, what habit will you start with today?